What makes someone like Ken Griffin? Is it talent? Is it luck? Or is it something else entirely? We look at the titans of finance, the billionaires who seem to move markets with a single decision. We assume they are cut from a different cloth. The towering skyscrapers, the multi-billion-dollar fortunes, the global influence, and we forget the beginning. The story of Ken Griffin is not just the story of a successful hedge fund manager. It began not in a boardroom, but in a Harvard dorm room, with opportunity, timing, and relentless curiosity. Ken Griffin's journey into the world of high finance began, improbably, in Cabot House at Harvard University. He was a sophomore studying economics. His mind was captivated by the complex dance of the stock market. While classmates focused on lectures and textbooks, Griffin read Forbes and the Wall Street Journal. He stumbled on an article critical of Home Shopping Network, but he saw an undervalued opportunity, a disconnect between perception and potential. This was the spark. It wasn't an academic exercise. It was a real-world problem to solve. His first foray was into convertible bonds, securities that can be converted into stock. He noticed mispricings the market overlooked. Meticulous work found the errors in an overlooked corner of finance. His dorm room became his first trading floor. He convinced the university to install a satellite dish for real-time quotes, unheard of then. He ran a small, unofficial fund. Friends and family entrusted him with their hopes. Upon graduating in 1989, his dorm room success preceded him. Frank C. Meyer of Glenwood Capital was impressed. He gave Griffin $1 million to manage. It bridged campus trading to high-stakes investing. He proved it wasn't a fluke and delivered returns. In 1990, with investor backing, he launched his own company, Citadel. The name mattered, a fortress resilient against market storms. From day one, Citadel fused mathematical rigor with cutting-edge technology. A contrast to gut-feel investing, it diversified beyond any single strategy, spreading across asset classes and styles. He reinvested in technology and talent, building systems that scaled with ambition. What set Ken Griffin apart wasn't one idea, but a winning formula rooted in quantitative analysis. While others leaned on intuition, relationships, and forecasts, Griffin built on numbers. His team developed models to find patterns, correlations, and fleeting mispricings invisible to the eye. They executed thousands of precise trades a day, turning tiny edges into enormous gains over time. Building a fortress meant defense and offense, relentless risk management. Systems monitored exposure to market moves, interest rates, and global events. Diversification itself was risk control. No single bet could sink the ship. He obsessed over speed and infrastructure. In algorithmic trading, a millisecond matters. It wasn't just faster computers. It was frictionless information flow to action. He built a meritocratic, competitive culture where the best ideas won. Talent and tech created a feedback loop. Better people and tools found more opportunities. This cycle propelled Citadel to the top of global finance. While Citadel is complex, Griffin's core lessons are simple. Be a lifelong learner. He read an article, asked a question, then dove deep to find the answer. Don't accept what you're told. Do your own research. Start small and learn by doing. Make mistakes when stakes are low. You don't need a fortune. Begin with small, regular contributions to low-cost index funds. Participation turns concepts into experience, building knowledge and confidence. Think risk before reward. What's the worst-case scenario? How much can you lose? Diversify so one bad bet doesn't sink you. Stocks, bonds, and real estate. Embrace technology and information. Today your phone is a supercomputer. Use it. Track spending, create a budget, learn about investing, and make informed decisions. With curiosity, discipline, and the right tools, building wealth is within anyone's reach. When people talk about Ken Griffin, they usually mean Citadel, the global hedge fund, but the brand spans two giants. Citadel, the hedge fund, Citadel Securities, the market maker. The hedge fund manages billions for institutions and individuals, investing in stocks, bonds, currencies, and more. Citadel Securities is a top market maker, quoting both sides and earning tiny spreads that add up through massive volume. The two create powerful synergy, insights from flow, infrastructure from the fund, both powered by technology and models. Beyond these pillars, vast real estate holdings in New York, London, Palm Beach, a major art collection, and significant philanthropy. Griffin's story shows opportunity often starts unconventionally, in a dorm, under a satellite dish, with a contrarian idea. Find your own satellite dish, the edge you can master first, whether in AI, biotech, or communication. Building wealth isn't a mystery. Spend less than you earn. Save consistently. Learn investing basics, and be patient. You don't need to be a quant to build your own citadel. Start now, with what you have, small steps that grow into empires.